Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm coming to you from my car because my house is full of people and it's only 397 square feet and there's no room for me to do this in there. So I hope you're all doing well out there. Welcome to sort of session 2 of the mindset portion of the Running Moms Training Academy. So you're all running, you've all got programs. We're going to dig into a little bit this week. Why? Why are you here? Why do you run? We did some work last time, 2 weeks ago, on finding your priorities. You know, we talked about sort of evaluating all the areas of your health, choosing 3 that are priorities for you that you want to work on. Because yes, I train you to run, but you guys have the programs. I give you the meal plans, but you don't do them, right? Or you do them and something's still missing. And I want you guys to not only rock your running, but rock your bodies and feel strong and just rock your life. Like, that's the whole point of this to me. So I'm bringing in this mindset stuff. And this week I want to focus on the idea of creating uplifting, dream-driven goals and creating behavior philosophies to guide your actions that you put in each and every day so that you actually achieve your goals. You stick to your programs. You rock your running. You rock your life. Like, that's the whole point of this, you guys. I don't care about the race. Like, I don't care. I'm running a marathon this weekend. I'm probably not going to make it to the starting line. I don't care. Like, I love running because when I run, when I train, when I have structure, when I have goals, when I commit to my good eating, when I commit to drinking lots of water, when I commit to putting the workouts in, I rock my life. I'm able to bring that energy to every other aspect of my life, and I'm a way better mom when I run. So that's what this is about, you guys. The races and the PRs are just a bonus when you've been doing it long enough and being consistent enough to start to feel that power building. But I need you guys to focus and understand that it's more than diet and exercise. And I know we want meal plans, we want workouts, but mindset, it's all mindset. And, you know, 70% of people who want to start an exercise program quit. 80% of runners get injured. Why? Like, we dive in too hard, too fast. We expect too much too soon, and then we don't put the work in. We get frustrated, and we quit or we get injured, right? Like, you guys have plans. They're good. You don't need to work out more than that. Be mindful of those workouts. Get those workouts done. Like I said, I've just spent the weekend in the hospital with my husband, who's feeling better and he's fine. It's all good. I'm glad he doesn't have cancer, which is always the fear because his family history is awful and his healthy habits are awful. Whatever. Hopefully he learns, and he was pretty scared on the weekend as well. But anyways, but what I know is that I need to dig in and I need to keep running, because you can get really thrown off when those things happen unless you know why, unless you've got your structure, unless you've got your program, unless you've got that mindset that I don't quit, I don't give up. So in this session, I want you guys to go through the guide. It's going to come in an email later today. I haven't made it there yet. And it's good. It's attached to the file section here. So go to the file section, and it's called like Mindset Session 2 or something. And I want you guys to, in this session, I want you to become clear on what you really want. You want to run, you want to do 5K, 10K, half marathon, like, but what do you really want? Like, why do you really want to run? Like, why do you want to get fit? You need to know why. You need to be very clear on why. You need to plan for challenges, and you need to come up with a plan of action that is realistic and attainable for you right now, that it isn't going to leave you overtrained, undernourished, injured, and quitting on yourself. I don't want that. Choosing the right goal, setting the right goal, understanding why you've set that goal, creating the behaviors that you need to do day in and day out to achieve that goal is what's going to get you there. Real and understanding that real change doesn't happen overnight. It happens over time with a consistent effort and a decision to really and truly prioritize whatever you are after. You know, like I love myself when I run. I love myself when I feel strong. I love myself when I feed myself good food. And when I don't do that, when I skip workouts and feed myself crappy food, I dislike myself. And it's like I'm saying to myself, like, I hate you. Like, I'm just going to feed you crap and make you feel like crap and talk to yourself like crap, right? Like, by me taking care of myself at the very basic level of exercise, positive mindset, focusing on taking action on my structured training plan and eating good food, like, that's me telling myself I love myself. That's me telling myself, you're worth it, right? Because no one else is going to take care of us but us. And we always hear this. I've worked in the hospital so many years, and people get these cancer scares, and you get, like my husband, right? Oh, I think I have cancer. Now I think I should start eating good, and I think I should start exercising and blah, blah, blah. It's like, why wait until you hit that point? Like, put that work in now and make sure you're doing everything that you can to feel awesome and do what you can to prevent all of that from happening. So that's me getting a little off track, but let's dive in with a little goal setting, you guys. And I know you've probably heard of SMART goals. Everyone says SMART goals. They're specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, timely. And it usually leaves you with a goal that sounds a bit like this. I will lose 10 pounds within 90 days. Or I will complete my half marathon in under 2 hours. And I find those are really boring goals. What happens when you don't achieve it? How are you going to attain it? They're limiting any energy, and they're sort of like negatively put out there, right? Like, I'm going to lose 10 pounds, And then what happens when you don't achieve it, right? You only lose 5 pounds. Well, then you feel crappy. Or what happens when you run your half marathon and you worked really hard and then you come in at 2:06. You feel shitty. And that happened to me. I ran a half marathon with a girl who trained so hard. She was so pumped. And she got to the start line and I ran with her just for fun. And she went out too fast, and there was a really bad wind hitting us, and the whole time she was panicking because she wasn't going to hit her goal of under 2 hours, and she'd worked so hard for it. And so she crossed the finish line, 2:03 or something. She shaved 10 minutes off of her last half marathon. She worked super hard to get there, and she cried because she was disappointed in herself. That sucks. Like, there's no reason to be disappointed in yourself. She killed her training. She learned so much. She got super strong, but she didn't hit that half marathon under 2 hour goal. Like, that sucks. So what I want you guys to do instead is set DUMB goals. So DUMB goals stand for dream driven, uplifting, method friendly, and behavioral. Really fun goals, really uplifting, energizing, create limitless, big, scary, exciting goals that light you on fire, that get you excited, that want to make you jump out of bed in the morning. Those are kind of goals I love setting. Like, I will train so hard for my half marathon that my legs zoom me through the finish line. I am going to feel fabulous, and I'm going to rock any pair of jeans that I want. Nothing to do with time, no disappointment. I'm going to train hard. I'm going to feel badass. I'm going to rock my body, okay? Those are fun goals. Uplifting, right? Those are uplifting words. They're energizing words. They're positive, sexy, fun, attractive, happy. Like, keep your goals positive and fun, okay? Method friendly. So then we're going to talk a little bit about how are you going to achieve that goal? How are you going to achieve that goal to feel strong and zoom across the finish line and feel fabulous and rock those jeans? Creating a method simply means creating a list of behaviors. So this is the important part. You want to create a list of behaviors. Like, I've given you the workouts, right? I've given you the meal plans. You need to put the work in. I've given you the group. Like, we're here for you. You need to check into the group. Creating rules and structure and methods will create freedom and limit distractions for you. It's not more motivation that you need to achieve your goals and feel badass. It's more structure. I often compare the method part of achieving your goals to a vegetarian, right? Like, a vegetarian just doesn't eat meat. It's a rule. Sorry, this kind of goes with the behavior-driven part as well. They just don't eat meat. It's a philosophy. It's a rule. They're not distracted when someone says, hey, do you want a hamburger? And they're like, No, I don't eat hamburgers. I don't eat meat. It's totally cool. They don't feel guilty and have some hamburger and then spend the rest of the day feeling crappy and heavy and gross. They just don't do it. Like, there's no shame, you guys, in saying, I don't want to eat that, or I'm not going to drink a bottle of wine on Friday night because I have to run in the morning. There's no shame in setting those boundaries for yourself when you're doing it from a place of uplifting and energizing and kick-ass goals to make you a badass running mom, right? Like, my life philosophies are, I don't go more than 2 days without working out. I always have a training plan and I stick to it. I don't hit snooze in the morning when my alarm goes off. I eat breakfast every day. I drink my allotted amount of water every day without fail. I don't skip meals. I just don't. I don't eat crap food. Like, I don't. And because of my rules that I have in my life, I just don't have those sugar cravings either, because I've created this structure and it's given me the freedom in my life to not have that, right? And I'm not hard on myself. Like, if I feel like having a cookie, I do, but generally it's like, my kids will have crap food and I'll go for sushi, right? I just don't do it. And I have no guilt or shame saying, no, I don't want pizza. I'm going to go grab sushi while you guys have that. I feel good when I do it. I want you guys to think like that. Be method friendly. Create some rules to your life. I've got a list of my rules somewhere, and I'll find them and I'll post them in the group to let you guys, just to show you sort of an example of rules. Like, one of them is checking into the group. Like, you have the group, right? I will put a minimum of 3 workouts in every week, and I will check into the group every time I do that. That's a rule, right? Just do it. Like, you're going to get the workouts in. If you get 5 in, awesome. If you just get 3 in, cool. Like, that's a minimum and a maximum, right? So it's the habits in your life and the self-love to stick to your path that are going to get you to your goals. And then again, behavior driven. These are the triggers. There are triggers to make behaviors you decide on in those methods happen, right? Snooze button goes off. You just get up. Like, you've just made that rule, so you just do it. So snooze button goes off. Tell yourself you're awesome, and your day will be awesome when you get your workout in and you get up. For me, it's my alarm goes off. I just don't hit snooze. I don't think about it. And then I go straight to diffuse peppermint and wild orange because it energizes me as I get ready. Regardless of if I am working out that morning or not, I need to get up consistently. That's another one of my rules, is I go to bed and I get up at the exact same time every day. So even on the days that I'm not working out, I still get up early. I still diffuse my peppermint. I still diffuse my wild orange, because that's just my routine. It's my structure. It's behavior driven. Another one is eat a healthy lunch and give yourself a small piece of delicious dark chocolate. Nothing wrong with that, right? I will eat a healthy lunch, so I won't skip my lunch. I will eat a healthy lunch and I'll have a piece of dark chocolate. Awesome. I will work out and I will take a selfie of myself and I will post it to the group. Like, that's behavior driven, right? Make that a rule and do that. I want to see your sweaty selfies. I want to see your check-ins. Don't underestimate the power of celebrating every single small success, because week over week and month over month, that adds up. And that's why you have the Facebook group. I want you guys to rock your running. I want you to rock your life. So you guys have chosen a few areas of your life that you want to focus on. Your goals that you choose to work on and you choose to share with us over the next month can be health focused. They can be, I want to rock my body. They can be, I want to rock my 5K. Or they can be, I want to rock my career. Or I want to rock my self-care. Or I want to rock whatever it is. Like, you can choose whatever goal you want. But I think most of us are here because we want to rock our running. We want to rock our body, right? We want to rock our life. So there's a few questions here for you guys to go through and fill it in, because remember, when those people who set goals and write them down, 42% more likely to achieve their goals. So just go through this and think about it and take the time to do it. And you don't have to do anything more with it except just go through it and put these thoughts out to the universe. And it's amazing what happens when you do that, because the universe, that allows you to like open the space for new people, new opportunities, new learning to come in. And that's going to take you into directions and places that maybe you never expected. And it's going to get you towards your goals, closer to your goals. So what area do you seriously want to work on for the next 90 days? What do you want to focus on? You can't change everything. Focus on 1 or 2 or 3 areas that you really want to rock, okay? And why? Tell me why you want to focus on that area. What is it? Like, yes, you want to lose weight, and yes, you want to be energized. Like, why does that matter? For me, my running, my fitness, my health matters because I'm a better mom when I do that. I need energy to chase my kids around because they're crazy. And if I don't have the energy, I can't be with them. I can't do stuff with them. My goal in life is to be fit and strong and active and do stuff with my kids so that when they get older, they're going to want to do stuff with me. They're going to want to hike the West Coast Trail with me. They're going to want to travel the world with me. And I'm going to have the energy and the health to do that with them. I want to live my life in a way that, I posted this in another group today. And, if I get sick, if I get cancer tomorrow, I want to know that I did everything I could to prevent that. Because if I am not doing what I can and I get sick, I'm going to be full of regret. And I don't want to be full of regret about my life. I want to live my life every day at my best. Like, it's important to me. Like, I don't want to have regret if something happens and blame, and just know that I had the power to live better, to live healthier, to do the things that light me up, and live to my potential. If that makes sense. That's important to me. So you need to discover why. So dig deeper than I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to lose 20 pounds. Like, why? Like, why do you want that? Where do you want to be in 90 days? Like, those are kind of like big visions, but where do you want to be in 90 days? Like, what can you really achieve in 90 days? I can get to 5K. I can get to 10K strong. Like, what can you actually achieve? How do you want to feel in 90 days from now? Make 3 to 5 method-friendly, behavior-driven small rules to your life that you can implement and commit to right now that will get you closer to your goal. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be life-changing. It can be, I'm going to do 3 workouts every week and check into the group. I'm going to drink 2 liters of water every single day. Like, it can be as simple as that. I'm going to get up every day at 6 o'clock. Whether I work out or not, I'm going to make it a consistent habit. Just choose a few. You don't have to choose 10 because that's too many. Start with 1 or 2 and just commit to that. Review your goal with yourself every single day. That's why I give you guys training plans that you can print and post, because just by having it somewhere where you're going to see it every day, you're reviewing it every day. Like, you're reminding yourself every day, and you're crossing those workouts out every time they're done. And that is so motivating. Apps stress me out. We've got so many apps and so much stuff dinging. Like, just print it. Keep it simple. Keep it old school. Review it every day and keep a journal, or I just use that training plan as my journal. I just mark shit off on there, right? It marks my progress, tracks my progress, or share with us in the group to keep you accountable. Like I said, take that selfie and post it. Reflection is key, and do not underestimate the power of celebrating every small success. And always asking yourself, Sundays I love to ask, how did last week go? What went well? What didn't? And what can you do better next week? It's all about progress. The path to success is not like that. It is like this, accept that. That's okay. Just review it, reflect it, and just get yourself back up and keep pushing towards your big, uplifting, dream-driven goal. Number 6 is, how will you celebrate your wins? We talked about that. Decide, don't reward yourself with food, with treats. Don't use food that way. Reward yourself with something else. How are you going to celebrate your wins? I celebrate my wins by just posting it to you guys, by sharing it with you guys. I found this one great quote. It was I can't remember what it is. It was just I smile and just pat my own self on my back. No one else cares. I'm not winning anything, but I like to celebrate my small successes. That's why I created these groups in the whole first place. I need you guys as much as you need us. And number 7, I want to hear from all of you underneath. If you're listening, comment right now and tell me, how badly do you want or need this in 1 or 2 words? Or on a scale of 1 to 10, how badly do you want to be successful towards your dream-driven, uplifting, kick-ass goal? Okay? I want to know, you guys. Those who write their goals and dreams and desires down are 42% more likely to achieve them. Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the invisible, right? If you don't know where you're going, how the hell are you going to create an action plan or find a path that's going to get you there? You need a goal, and you need an action plan to get you there. Otherwise, you're just flailing. And that is why I'm always in training for something. My marathon this weekend, like I said, I doubt I'll even get to the start line. I'm going to run it by myself here in Victoria. I can't drag my whole family over to Vancouver or disappear for the weekend, but I'm always training. I always have that path. I know what's going on. I'm always got structure and organization and workouts that I don't have to think about, because if I have to think about it, I'm not sure what I'm doing, I'm never progressing, and it doesn't make sense. And it's not step-by-step methodical to get me to my goal. My goal is a marathon. I want to run that. I just want to say I did it. I want to be badass. I want to rock my running, right? So do that. Now that you've identified your goals, it's time to reach them. Too often we think we do not have the power to change our reality. You have the power to change your reality. You have the power to control. You have the power to create more time in your day. By being more structured, by having more rules to your life, it's going to create more freedom. However, what we focus our energy on dictates our lives, which is why I want you reflecting, which is why I want you checking into the group, because what you focus your energy and your thoughts on dictates your life, right? Therefore, if we focus our energy on our goals, you're going to achieve them. So setting goals is the first step to turning the invisible into the visible. Okay. So you guys have homework this week. This is the mindset work that's going to set you up for massive success. Again, we always dive into diet and exercise. There's this whole mindset piece that if you don't have your mindset right, if you don't have your goals right, if you don't have your big, deep, dream-driven, uplifting goals at the forefront of all of the action you're taking, it's very difficult to reach your goals, right? So complete the worksheet for this session today. I think I have session 1 on there. That's an error. So complete this worksheet. Read through it, complete it. Next, take 5 minutes every morning to think about your goals. Try to keep that gratitude journal and think about your goals and remind yourself about those goals and why they're important. Again, print up your training plan. Write a mantra. Next week, we're going to create vision goals, and we're going to create a vision board, and that's actually what's going to help you to think about those goals every day when you get out of bed. Pull out that vision board, have a look at it. Be sure to do the actions you've identified to help you reach your goals every single day. So look at that list of rules you've created and do that shit every day, right? You have to drink anyway, so just drink water. You have to eat anyway, so just eat good food that makes you feel good. Review your goals as often as needed to keep them fresh in your mind and keep you motivated to accomplish them. After reviewing your goals, repeat your daily affirmations, such as, I am worth success. I am worth loving myself. I'm worth achieving my goals, right? It's so helpful if you're struggling out there with this stuff. And then get into the Facebook group. Share your goals and your behaviors with your tribe. We are your training tribe. We are here for you. If you show up in there, you post your photos, you comment on other people's photos and virtual high five them, you are going to feel better. All of that sort of community, hanging out with people who have the same goals as you, is so uplifting. My husband does not have the same goals as me. He doesn't run. He doesn't walk. He doesn't eat good food. He loves drinking beer and eating pizza. I don't. I need to check into my training tribe. I need to be around people. I love my husband. I love that we're different, actually, ironically. But I need my training tribe. Check in, you guys. And I'm going to do, again, another live coaching call next week. My schedule is always a mess, so I'm sorry that I don't do that. I need to pick a time and do it regularly. you'd think that not having a job and just doing this all day would allow me a lot of freedom, but there's just a lot of kid stuff that's going on. So I'm going to work my hardest to create like a regular time and really commit to that. But I'll send you a link next week with more information about the live coaching call. So hopefully we can get on that together. I hope you guys are doing awesome out there. I hope that you are rocking your running. I hope that you're excited to set some goals, to think about why you want this, to set some uplifting, dream-driven goals and set some philosophies to your life to create the path and the mindset to success that you need to feel badass and awesome, because that's what I want for you guys. I want you to run strong, yes. More importantly, I want you to kick ass in your life, in your happiness. That's what this is all about to me. Have an awesome day. Thanks. Take care.